Here's the legendary Panther tank. I've had the joy and honor of meeting this at the Aberdeen Ordnance Museum, and two different examples. One with the chin, as depicted here, and one without. And I also met the example that is at Fort Knox, Kentucky, at the Pat Museum of Cavalry and Armor. Here's a quite a graphic depiction of the turret. Here's a commander seat. Here's a gunner seat. Here's a lane control lever. Hydraulic gear lever right here. There's a revolving platform. It's very classic, chic German technology. Elevation arc is in here. Elevating gear right here. Hydraulic transmission here. Turret rotating gear here. 10-hour dial for gunner. It's hard to see, but there's two dials here and a little handle here. $11-cylinder screen over here. 12 hatch. Here, I guess they jump out the back if the crap hits the fan, so to speak. Commander's dome. And machine gun guide ring right here. It's a front view. Interlocked armor plate. Tracks. Antenna that really just bucks right out. That's dangerous. Overhead view of the legendary Panther. Is statistical data. She's about 45 tons, about 30 feet long, about 10 feet wide, 9 feet high. Her power pack is the Maybach HL230P30 12-cylinder water-cooled 700 horsepower, 3,000 RPM. Range 62 miles. Cross country. 124 miles on the road. Armament: the 75mm KWK 42 and 2 machine guns. 5 crew members and 3,740 in number manufactured between 1943 and 1945. So I'd say there's about maybe a little more than a dozen surviving examples in the world, museums and monuments and whatnot, and one running example, I believe there is, of the Panther. And I think the last example, or there was an example, that was the hull was found in a Polish lake, and they pulled it out and they took it away and studied it. And to date in the battle at Cologne, a United States Pershing tank took out a Panther, 3 shots to it, and there was like a fumarole of fire that came up, and one guy was killed, but all the other Krauts bailed out, and they lived to fight another day or go on trial at Nuremberg or whatever. Well, I hope you go to Aberdeen Ordnance Museum and see an example of this tank. And that has been a Panther production.